Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered what it's like to set foot on the moon? The journey to answer that question began with the humblest of steps. Our story starts in the late 50s when the Soviet Union launched Lunar 2, the first human-made object to reach our celestial neighbor. This mission marked a significant milestone in space exploration, demonstrating for the first time that we could send objects beyond the confines of our planet. However, it was the American Ranger missions that brought the moon up close and personal. These unmanned spacecrafts sent back the first detailed images of the lunar surface, providing invaluable data that would inform future missions. The landscapes they revealed were alien yet strangely familiar, barren yet beautiful, enticing us to venture further. These initial missions set the stage for what was to come, the first manned moon landing. The year 1969, the mission Apollo 11. The goal, to put a man on the moon. A dream that had captured the human imagination for centuries was about to become a reality. The Apollo program, led by NASA, was the United States' third human spaceflight program. It was designed with one clear objective: to land humans on the moon and bring them safely back to Earth. Apollo 11, the most famous of these missions, launched on July 16, 1969. 4 days later, the lunar module Eagle, piloted by Commander Neil Armstrong and lunar module pilot Buzz Aldrin, separated from the command module Columbia and began its descent towards the moon. On July 20th, Armstrong famously declared, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," as he became the first human to set foot on the lunar surface. Aldrin joined him shortly after, and together they spent about 2.5 hours outside the spacecraft, conducting experiments and collecting lunar samples. But Apollo 11 was not the only successful lunar mission. Apollo 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17 also made successful journeys to the moon. Each of these missions had their own unique objectives and achievements. They carried out a variety of scientific experiments, including seismic studies and lunar ranging experiments. They also collected a wealth of samples from lunar soil to rocks, significantly contributing to our understanding of the moon's geology and composition. The Apollo era was a time of intense exploration and discovery. It was a period where human ambition and technological prowess combined to achieve something truly extraordinary. But it wasn't just about reaching the moon. It was about what we learned from these missions. The scientific insights, the technological breakthroughs, and the sheer human spirit that drove these missions have had a lasting impact on humanity. The Apollo missions marked a significant milestone in human history, but they were not the end of our lunar exploration. Fast forward to the 21st century, the moon still holds a powerful allure. We've entered a new age of lunar exploration, replete with remarkable missions that continue to unravel the moon's mysteries. Take the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, for instance, an American robotic spacecraft that's been circling the moon since 2009, providing us with invaluable data about the lunar surface. Then there's China's Chang'e missions, a series of lunar exploration missions that have not only successfully landed rovers on the moon, but also brought back lunar samples, a feat not achieved since the Apollo era. But we're not stopping at robotic missions. The Artemis program, a planned series of lunar missions by NASA, aims to return humans to the moon in the next few years. It's an ambitious endeavor that could pave the way for a permanent human presence on the moon. Today, we stand on the brink of a new era of lunar exploration, with ambitious plans to return and even establish a permanent human presence. So, what does the future hold for lunar exploration? Delving into the unknown, we are stepping into a future where lunar exploration will not be limited to unmanned rovers or short-term human visits. Future moon missions will not only aim to establish potential human settlements, but also unravel the mysteries that the moon has held from us for eons. The realm of space exploration is no longer a monopoly of governmental space agencies. Private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are venturing forth, promising a new era of lunar exploration. Their ambitious projects are set to revolutionize our understanding of the moon, and potentially even establish a human presence there. But it's not just about establishing a lunar base. These missions are also likely to unlock new scientific discoveries, from understanding the moon's geological history to uncovering potential resources that could be harnessed. As we gaze up at the night sky, we can only wonder what new discoveries await us on the moon's surface.